How's it going, everyone? Dan here. Welcome to another video. So I'm going to share a little bit of information about you guys. You can probably tell by that title, like, what, Dan, what are you talking about? So as you guys know, I'm a very ignorant person. I tend to like to live life, just trying not to really worry about what's going on in the world and what's going on around me. I kind of just like to live by my own means, pretty much. Just kind of like keep to myself. Cause I'm a very, I guess, self-centered person. That's not really a good thing, but you know what I mean. I don't really like to, worry about what's going on in the world. I just think personally that if, everyone can do what they want to do in life, as long as they ain't trying to, ruin someone else's life or affect someone else's life by their actions. But anyways, you see by the title, I'm going to share a little bit of information with you guys to break a little bit of the monotony here on the channel, because there aren't really many LPs going on with the Scratch Pokemon series, but I'll get more on that in another video. Anyway, here's some three things that I'm ignorant to in life, just in general. So number one is sports. Oh man, it just cracks me up every time, because there have been a couple of instances while working at Walmart where I was told that, I've been asked, like, do you watch sports? And I'm like, nah, I'm not really much of a sports person. The first time I told them I don't watch sports, and they're like, no, of course you're a man. You're a man. Of course you like sports. You all watch sports. I'm like, wait, no. I mean, I don't watch sports, and last I checked, I still have a dick attached to my body, so I mean, I'm a man, right? I'm over 18. I'm an adult. I'm a male. I'm pretty sure I'm a man. And I feel like I should just go out and say that next time someone mentions that fucking comment, because that is so stupid. Freaking male stereotypes, man. And then the second time I told someone I don't watch sports the other day, if that was because literally everyone and their mother, every time UK has a game or WKU has a game, because we have like two major colleges in this state, one in the city and one in Lexington somewhere, but that's besides the point. That was UK, I think honestly three major colleges now that I think about it. Anyway, every time UK, U of L, or someone has a game, you always, at least me personally, always get someone that asks the very next day at work, how about that UK game? How about that U of L game? How about that blah 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 game? And I'm just like, I didn't watch it. But then they go on and talk about it more and more, and then they ask me a question about it, and also I just sit there and nod my head, because I'm not a sports person. I'm just gonna come straight out and say it. I never really have been one to be interested in sports, no matter which one it is. Sure, I like to play, I like to shoot basketball in my time. I like to go bowling when I can. I like to shoot pool. But when it comes to like professional sports, I'm not really down with it. No NFL, no NHL, no NBA, no NCAA, no NCAA, no none of that. I'm not down with sports. I just don't. I'm not a sports person. I really can't play them very well, and I never really was the one to follow the professional league. And I'll tell you why. Honestly, one thing is, it's just not my thing. Hell, I usually only watch esports, and I don't even watch esports nowadays, man. I just don't follow any sports at all, because it's just not interesting to me. And honestly, I don't like the fact that people take it so goddamn seriously. They will freaking take these sports to the grave, dude. The people that will say, like, blah blah. I mean, I know there's a difference. There's a fine line between, trash talking someone because they're a fan of someone else's team that they don't like, versus starting a fight because you lost. The team that you like lost. I don't really like using the phrase that your team, my team, our team, this team, your team. No. They're not your team. Are you coaching that team? Are you out there on that field telling the players what to do out there? Do you own the deed to that team? I didn't think so. So therefore, I don't really like that phrasing. You can call yourself a fan, but I don't really like you call it my team, because that's when people get so defensive over it, dude. I'm telling you, I can't count how many times I've seen people get in fights and arguments over fucking sports teams, man. It's fucking sad. Just where's the sportsmanship, man? The players are probably more sportsmanlike than you guys are, and you're not even playing the game. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, but you know what I mean. It just, people take it so seriously and will argue over it and shit talk you over it, and literally will probably defriend you from their lives over shit like that, and it just bothers me. So I don't like to deal with sports for a multitude of reasons. That's number one. So number two is politics. This one's a pretty important one and a very big one nowadays lately. You guys know all the crap going on in the politics world. Me personally, I don't care for it. And I don't really care how many times people tell me, you know, politics is very important. Oh, you better use that right to vote, man. You got the right to vote. That's your one true duty in this nation, is the right to vote. I don't fucking care. I really don't care. I'll come out and say it right now. I don't care. Why? Because honestly, what I see politics as is, I see politics as just one big kindergarten argument happening constantly. Constantly. Seriously, that's all you read. Every time I read anything about politics, I start losing brain cells because I see some stupid shit. All I really see is freaking adults that so happen to, you know, work or / live in Washington, changing the laws in this nation based on their own self-centered beliefs, or like their own homophobia or their own sexism, their own anti-diversity bullshit. You know, it goes on and on and on. Something they don't believe in, they're just gonna, you know, make a law about it. And that's all it is. You know, that's all you ever hear about, you know. And I'm not gonna go into detail because I don't like talking about it. I just really don't. Honestly, as long as I am able to live in this, you know, just live, have a place to live, and I'm still alive, and the place is not blown up, then we're fine. But, you know, you never know what may happen. You know, if the world explodes, then now I should worry because I'm fucking dead. But, you know, it happens. It happens. I don't do politics. I just stay ignorant to politics. I'm not going to dip my toe in that water because, again, very similar to sports, there are people who will take politics so goddamn seriously that they will freaking rake you over the coals over it for you having your own opinion. For something you believe in, people will rake you over the coals of it. And it kind of ties into the next thing, the third thing on the list. But I'm telling you, people will rake you over the coals for something that you believe in, and it's terrible. People you would think you know, you've been friends with for years, you mention anything of your politics or political beliefs, and they'll freaking be like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And you get into an argument and you've lost. It's just like, I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't care what people got to say about me. I just don't do it. I can't handle it. I don't care. You can have your politics. You can go over there. I don't really care. You know, and if something happens to the point where I can't live in this, you know, in this nation anymore because of some law or something, then honestly, I'd just rather die. I'm going to come out and say that. I would much rather just fucking die and or fight for my right to live here by dying, or like just going out in a war or something, versus worrying about politics, because I don't mind it. I hate it. I don't like talking about it. I don't like mentioning it. And I don't like it at all because it just brings out the shittiness in people, really. Because honestly, the way I think it, I think most people, I think really just everyone should just think like, you know, 2-year-olds do, man. They don't care what you look like. They don't care who you are. They'll, you know, everything is fair in the world to a 2-year-old, man. Everything. Why can't it just be like that? Everyone should be able to just get along just fine. But, you know, because you don't believe in something, you gotta change something about the world. You gotta attack someone else because they are different or they're living their lives differently. And you don't agree with that. But it ties in with this third thing, which is number 3, religion. I am super ignorant to religion. Not more so than politics, but I'm ignorant to religion, but for a multitude of reasons again. Okay, so one, I come from a, well, I came from, whatever. I come from a somewhat religious family. My grandfather is a pastor, and growing up, I always went to church every Sunday because Mom basically forced me to go to church every Sunday, and, you know, I guess she was being forced, not really forced, but she basically went because I guess that's her dad who's the pastor, so of course she's got to go, and you know how that pretty much lays out. Growing up, I went to church. Did I really like it? No, I never really did like going to church. Then again, I really didn't like going anywhere but like school, and that's it. Oh, Dan liked going to school? Yeah, pretty much. But I didn't really like going anywhere. I just like to sit at home and play video games. You know, that's all I really liked to do as a kid. I mean, and hang out with friends, but you know, that's pretty much the normal thing as a kid. You want to sit at home, play with your toys, or play games. That's really all you really want to do. I really was never super interested in religion. I never was a super religious person. Sure, I believe that, you know, there's one above, but I'm not gonna, like, rake anybody over the coals for their beliefs. Like I said, I don't care what you believe in. You're free to believe in whatever the fuck you want. Just, I don't want anyone to, you know, attack someone else because they're living their lives in the way they want to, and this person's religion doesn't believe in it, you know. And I'll give you an example in just a little bit. But it's just like, it shouldn't be that serious, you know. Someone's religious beliefs should be that person's personal choices alone and no one else's. What this person does in their life does not affect this person, so this person should not be attacking that person for that. This person should not be trying to influence that person for, you know, believing in what they want to believe in. If this person believes that there's a God and this person doesn't, then this person can be an atheist all he wants to. That's his choice, you know. This person shouldn't be getting pissed over. I'm pretty sure I just switched the people around. It doesn't matter. The friggin' analogy still stands. People have their own right to believe in what the fuck they want to believe in. But of course, people gotta change that, because when religion and politics get mixed together, all of a sudden you got a shit show. Like you see basically every day in these articles that I see. It's fucking terrible. I don't understand sometimes. Freaking text, man. But like I said, 3 and 2, politics and religion, they go hand in hand almost, because the more you look at it, the more religion seems to be like being influenced into politics at every given moment. Like the whole, you know, gay rights thing. Because religious people see that as bad, homosexuality is a sin, blah, 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 you know, that whole bullshit. They're trying to attack these people and, like, you know, ban their rights and all that. You know, that whole junk you saw, like, a couple years ago, whenever that got passed. I hated that, because they should be able to live the way they want to, man. They should be able to get married if they want to. They should be able to do whatever the fuck they want to. Because what are they doing? Them getting married is somehow affecting you guys' life? Are you mad that these people got married and now you're thinking that's going to affect your quote-unquote, you know, chances of getting into heaven because these people are getting married over here? That makes a lot of fucking sense, now don't it? No, it doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. And that's what I just don't understand about people. You're attacking this person for them living the life they want to. No, that's not what whatever you believe in would want at all. And yet you think you're entitled to this shit. You think you're entitled to attack these people because you believe in this, and you're higher up because you believe in God, and God wants me to freaking punish anyone who doesn't believe in what I believe in, and blah 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 blah. Fuck it, I don't care. You know, live your religion, do what you want. Just don't go trying to affect other people's lives, because that is where you fuck up. And that is pretty much the 3 things that I'm very ignorant to. And I know I'm going to piss maybe some people off with this video. Who cares? I'm just being real here on this channel. Like I said, I'm being 100% real on this channel. I'm going to tell you how it is. And if you got a problem with it, then so be it. But I'm just telling you how it is. I'm telling you my lifestyles. I'm telling you what I do. Because I believe, you know, in straight up equality. I believe that everyone should be able to live the way they want to. As I've said, as long as they ain't trying to break the law, as in, like, you know, criminal activity, shit like that, you should be able to live the way you want to, man. Do what you want to do. This is America. You know, live your life. Spread your seed. Make your family longer. Die. And then watch your family grow on longer and longer and longer. You know, what life is actually about. Living it. Not worrying about if you're going to make it from day to day. But I'm not going to drag on anymore. This has pretty much been all I wanted to say. So thank you guys for your time today. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with some more videos later on. See you then.